East Kilbride Pirates have lost a brain from the final round. They've lost Chris. Chris the Egghead is still in. They're all still there, all five. So we need a bit of linebacker force now. East Kilbride Pirates. And the next subject for you is science. Who would like this? Well, Chris was the engineer.
Yeah, I know. Ian, happy to do that, Ian? I'll give it a shot.
Ian, okay. Relationship manager against which egghead?
I'll take on Kevin with me.
Taking Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin.
Good idea. Makes for a bit of drama here. Ian from East Kilbride Pirates to take on Kevin from the Eggheads on science. And please, gentlemen, take your positions. So what position do you play on the pitch, Ian?
I play safety, which is the kind of last line of defence.
Oh, right. So we've had two defensive players in so far.
Yeah.
And presumably you watch a lot of American football being played in the USA, do you?
Yeah, it's obviously quite challenging with the time difference at times, but I try to make as much time as possible on Saturdays and Sundays.
And people struggle a bit with the rules, don't they? The uninitiated here, but they're not. I suppose once you get into it, it's not that complicated.
I would say that.
It is?
Yeah, it's a lot of interpretation of rules. It's how they're viewed. So I might have an opinion. A referee has a different opinion. So I would say the rules are debated every year across the whole level, whether it be our level and in America.
So you're on science against our Kevin. He's taken, I think, science 37 times. If you win this, it will be your 700th head-to-head victory.
That's right. You mentioned 699 last time, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Just to say, not trying to jinx it. Not trying to secretly help Ian or anything. Okay, challenger, do you want to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
Science, and here we go. In 2014, which probe, which had been assumed lost, was discovered on the surface of Mars by NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter? Was it Golden Hind 2, Endurance 2, or Beagle 2?
I'm pretty sure it's Beagle 2.
Beagle 2 is quite right, well done. Could easily have gone wrong there. Kevin, here's your question. What period of geological time is usually defined as being between an eon and a period? Is it decade, century, or era?
They're all terms that are used in geological time, so they're covering great sweeps of time. And the one there that's used in that sense is era.
Era is right. Back to Ian. The term ranarium specifically refers to a place for keeping and breeding which creatures? Frogs, ants, or bees?
I've not heard of the term, so this is going to be, I guess, ranarium. Potentially sounds like aquarium, potentially water, so I'm going to go frogs.
Challengers, do you know?
I would have said frogs as well.
Yeah, they like this. Frogs is right. Well played. 2 out of 2 so far. Kevin, Cu is the chemical symbol for which element? Calcium, copper, or carbon?
Carbon is just C and calcium is Ca, so this is copper.
It is copper. You're right. We go back to Ian, see if you can make it 3 out of 3. Put the egghead under some pressure. Strabismus is a condition which affects which part of the body? Strabismus. The hand, stomach, or eye?
Again, I've not heard of it. I'm leaning towards eye, and I've no idea why, but I'll go with my gut and I'll go eye.
Do we like that, challengers?
That's what we would have said as well.
Yeah, they like that as well. Eye is right. Okay, Kevin, your question to stay in. What term, taken from the name of the scientist who observed the phenomenon, is given to the irregular zigzag motion exhibited by minute particles of matter when suspended in a fluid? Is it Brownian motion, Newtonian motion, or Pasteurian motion?
Well, obviously the other two are both famous scientists, and probably this man's name is less known of the three, but it's called Brownian motion.
Yes, it is called Brownian motion. Well done. So you're locked equal after 3 questions. We go to sudden death now. Ian, it gets a bit harder because I don't give you alternative options, okay? Which domestic animal has the scientific name Felis catus?
I'm going to go with cat.
Cat is right. Very good. You're ahead. Kevin, you need to get this right or you're out. What is the name of the operating system for mobile phones that was developed by Google and first appeared on handsets in 2008?
I would have to assume that's Android.
Android is correct. Okay, Ian, your question. The lowercase letters mg together make the symbol for which metric unit of weight?
Is it milligram?
Milligram is right. Kevin, in 1969, Apollo 11 landed in which of the moon's many seas?
I think it landed in the Sea of Tranquility.
Yes, indeed, Sea of Tranquility. Back to you, Ian. Which unit of work or energy in the International System of Units is equal to the work done by a force of 1 Newton acting through 1 meter?
Genuinely do not know. I can't even think of a measure of force just now to even give you a guess. No, I don't know.
Nothing? Want to take a stab at it?
No, I genuinely don't know.
All right, you played very well so far. You're not out yet. Do you know challenges?
I had to guess a kilowatts.
No, not
Joule?
kilowatts. Yeah, Bill says joule. Joule is right. Kevin, for the round, to the nearest whole number. How many astronomical units away from the sun is the Earth?
Well, the definition of an astronomical unit is the distance from the Earth to the Sun. So that would be 1.
You're right on every count. 1 is correct, and you've taken the round on sudden death. Ian, very well played. You got every answer right until the last one. But you've been knocked out, I'm afraid. Kevin is in the final. Come back, please, and rejoin your teammates. Kevin, we say well done. 700
Yes.
head-to-heads.
Yeah, no, funny enough, since you mentioned it at the start of the head-to-head, I'd forgotten about it.
Bit of a landmark for our Kevin. Amazing. As it stands, the East Kilbride Pirates have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have not lost any so far. The next subject is politics. So, Bill and team, who wants this?